Hey guys, Personal Defense here with yet another Glock. And since I have a couple of Glock videos, I'm not going to really do a review on this. I'm just going to kind of show it off. This is my new carry piece. And I'll just open it up here. And we are looking at a Gen 3 Glock 23 RTF Chew. Alright, so let me just do a quick safety check here. And you guys probably remember my Smith & Wesson M&P 40 compact that I had. I decided that since I shoot my Glock 22 so much, you know, when I go out shooting, that I might as well have a Glock for a carry piece. Here's my Glock 22. I shoot this a lot. And actually I'm in the process of polishing some flames into it, which my dad told me looked kind of dumb, but whatever. Anyway, this is what I primarily shoot. This is my sidearm of choice. And so since I have that, I decided I might as well get a carry piece that's similar, since I'm used to firing that one. Now there are quite a few differences between the two. And I mean, not only is this a Generation 3 and what I fire is a Generation 2, aside from that, there's a size difference. There's also a big trigger difference, and I'll go over those. So as I mentioned, this is the RTF Chew, standing for Rough Texture Frame. You can see here, if I can get a good close-up of it, this is really, really aggressive on your palm, your hand, whatever. I would recommend, if you're going to get something that you're going to conceal, you know, that you're going to carry concealed, do not get the RTF Chew frame. It sticks to your clothes. If you don't have an undershirt on or whatever, it kind of like pokes your side. It's a little uncomfortable if you're sitting against it. I would recommend not doing it. The only reason I got it was because I got a really good price on it. And it's kind of hard to find these, so I thought it would be kind of cool. I did that review on that Glock 17 that was an RTF, and I just kind of liked it. I actually like the way these look, but I don't like the way they function. But I like the way they look better. The frame, like I said, it's nice to shoot. I mean, it's good to get you can get a nice good grip on it, but it against your clothes and all that. Look, you can see here it catches on my little shemagh I have. Here's the holster I'm keeping it in right now. This is a DeSantis Cozy Partner. So this is what it actually looks like. My skin or undershirt would be here, so this frame, rubs against whatever I have exposed. And here's what it looks like in here. This actual holster can not only keep this one, and probably, a 26 or a 27. It can also house the 22. It's big enough for a full size if you feel the need to carry a full size with this holster. So I kind of like this holster. It's made of leather. When I saw pictures of it, see this texture here? I thought it was shark skin or something different, but no, it's all leather. And it's form leather. There's no Kydex in it. So it's kind of a cool little holster. I like it. What I'm carrying is... This is, I believe it's Winchester PDX-1. Yeah, it's Winchester PDX-1, the bonded, and you can see in there. This is just like that black Talon stuff, and you can see in there. It's almost identical to it. I like this ammo. Another cool thing about the Glock 23 is the Glock 23 specific magazine holds 13 rounds, but I can take my Glock 22 magazine here that holds 15, and it fits in there, and you can fire that. I mean, you have an extra. This sticks out, but whatever. See, it works. Here with a Glock 23 40 caliber Gen 3. This is a Gen 3 Glock 23, and as you can see, it has the Crimson Trace grip installed. This Glock belongs to my friend. So first thing, let's go ahead and we'll safety check it. This is actually my ammo that I put in it because I was shooting it when we went shooting. Okay, so and another thing about this pistol is it has the Crimson Trace laser grip installed on it. I do not care for that laser grip one bit. Here's why. Number one is, you know, where the battery goes on each side there. It makes it really swollen here in your palm, and you kind of, to me at least, it feels like you kind of have to have a bigger hand to get a good grip on this pistol. And I mean, luckily there's you know, the Glocks have these finger grooves on the grip here. If you didn't have that, I think you'd have a hard time if you had. And my hands aren't very small. I mean, they're not super large, but I think you'd have a hard time gripping it if you didn't have those. So I don't like that about it. Another thing that was pointed out to me by one of my friends who's left-handed, he said, you know, when you shoot this left-handed, look where your thumb goes. So you have to, you know, I don't know if maybe this is an older model Crimson Trace or if they've addressed that, but that's kind of lame. You can see right there, you know. I have seen those laser grips that actually replace the rear sight, and one of the dots is the actual laser. Actually, I've never seen those in person. I've just seen them online, but that's another thing not to like about the Crimson Trace grip. And also, lastly, if you look at it here, it completely changes the angle of, you know, the famous angle of the Glock grip. You can see it kind of takes away from the back strap, or the little cutout there in the beaver tail, and kind of straightens it out. So it changes the way the grip is, you know, the whole angle. So I guess that's kind of my rant about the Crimson Trace. But okay, let's get. So the Glock 23 40 caliber with a length of 6.85 inches, a width of 1.18 inches, pretty thin. Line of sight is still 6.02 inches for being a compact pistol. Magazine capacity of 13 rounds, although like I said, you could use the Glock 22 magazines and bump it up to 15 rounds. Trigger pull from the factory is 5.5 pounds, and the weight loaded is 31.03 ounces. Is this the perfect defensive / carry pistol ever made? One would argue so, but this is kind of a quick overview on the Glock. If you want to see the more specifics on other Glocks, check out my other Glock videos. Thanks for watching.